19 years old, sewing gym vests in his parents' garage. Fast forward a decade, $1 billion fitness empire. No funding, no shortcuts. How did Gymshark rewrite the e-commerce playbook? And what's the strategy every founder is missing? Stick around because we're revealing the blueprint behind their explosive success and how you can apply for your own direct-to-consumer brand. Hi, I'm Leighton. I run a Shopify agency that helps stores scale profitably with customer acquisition, so that's your paid ads and your content strategy, and retention, so email, SMS, reviews, and loyalty. We work with brands like the ones you see below. They range in apparel, beauty, supplements, toys, and any other D2C industry you can think of. Before this, I headed up a customer acquisition and paid advertising for a company called Ask Paul, which was then sold for 8 figures. The CEO of that company and myself are now business partners, and this is this agency we have now. So we know a thing or two about building enterprise value and then also being able to grow a business online. Rewind to 2012, Ben Francis, a 19-year-old pizza delivery guy with no business degree, saw a gap in the fitness market for loose-fitting gym vests that showed off all of your gains, which was in demand for young, fitness-focused consumers. Gymshark started as a dropshipping venture on Shopify, selling fitness supplements, but Ben quickly realized that owning the product, not just the sales process, was the key to control and scale. With a sewing machine and some ambition, Ben began making gym wear. His first products weren't perfect, but they were tailored to his audience need. The lesson that he learned here: you don't need to be perfect to get started, you just need to take action. Every e-com founder can relate. You start small, but you think big. Now here's where Gymshark probably really excelled, and they cracked the code. In 2013, instead of spending money on ads, they sent free gear to micro-influencers on Instagram and YouTube. Back then, it wasn't actually even a strategy, it was an experiment. The results, explosive. At the Body Power Expo in Birmingham, they launched a new tracksuit, invited influencers to the booth, and pulled in 42 grand in 30 minutes. The takeaway: authentic influencer partnerships can outform even the best ad campaigns. For e-com brands, that means finding creators who genuinely connect with your niche and your audience, and empowering them to promote your products authentically. Gymshark didn't just sell gym wear, they sold a lifestyle, a feeling. They used platforms like Instagram and YouTube to share fitness tips, highlight customer stories, and showcase their behind the scenes hustle. By 2016, they launched the 66 Days I Change Your Life Challenge, a viral campaign that turned customers into loyal brand ambassadors. For your brand, think beyond products. What community can you build that aligns with your mission? Engage, educate, and empower them to become your own advocates. Gymshark's community-first approach also lowered their CAC, customer acquisition cost, proving that relationships often trump ad spend. Gymshark mastered the art of limited edition product drops. One launch back in the early days made $2 million in 1 hour. No massive ad budgets, just hype, exclusivity, and urgency. Scarcity isn't just about selling out, it's about creating FOMO. As an e-com founder, leverage this by teasing launches, setting countdowns, and making every drop an event your audience cannot miss. The psychology here is simple. When customers believe they'll miss out, they'll act faster. By 2015, Gymshark was pulling in over $1 million annually, but they didn't stop there. They doubled down on data. They were one of the first companies to use Facebook pixels to retarget abandoned carts and personalized emails to turn browsers into buyers. This data approach allowed them to fine-tune their customer journey and made every interaction count. When the pandemic hit, Gymshark's direct-to-consumer model became their lifeline. They did into TikTok, launched free fitness challenges, and stayed connected with their audience. Behind every billion-dollar brand is an operational engine. Gymshark invested in their own fulfillment center and tech to improve delivery times and customer experience. Owning their supply chain meant they could control quality, adapt to demand, and protect their margins. For e-com founders, this is a reminder that infrastructure matters as much as marketing. Gymshark's direct-to-consumer model wasn't just a choice, it was a competitive advantage. So by cutting out all the middlemen, they maintained higher margins and had direct access to customer feedback. This allowed them to innovate faster and build a brand that truly resonated with their audience. Gymshark didn't start with millions or a perfect business plan. They started with passion, adaptability, and a deep understanding of their audience. They turned micro-influencers into megaphones, scarcity into strategy, and a small community into a global movement. If they can do it, so can you, and your e-com brand has the potential. You just need the right moves. If this breakdown fired you up, please do hit that like button and subscribe for more e-com success, stories, and strategies. If you're a direct-to-consumer brand, you're looking to help with paid advertising, retention, building out that 2025 plan, focusing on profitability, anything along those lines, please do book a call with me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. And if you're an early viewer to the channel, there's also an ebook in the comments below, which I feel would help anybody who is running a brand, interested in marketing, is an e-com manager, or is simply just studying marketing in college. So you can check out that in the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.